I'll tell you this. When you are a worshiper, your mistakes will never stop you. You see, you're going to make a lot of mistakes in life as a human being. You're going to make errors of judgment. You're going to make miscalculations. No matter how much you try to, how careful you are, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to put your feet in the wrong spots. You're going to say the wrong things. You're going to make the wrong moves that are going to have some consequences. But if you are a worshiper, your mistakes will never be able to stop you. Never. One of the things God said about praise, I think that's in Psalms 8, verse 2. He said, from the mouth of babes, God has ordained praise because of his enemies. So when God set up praise, which is a synonym of worship, which is a synonym of honoring God, when God set up praise, he actually didn't have himself in mind. He had his enemies in mind. That's what he's saying. When God commissioned, ordained, established what we know today as praise, what he had in mind was not himself. He didn't set up praise as a way for you to just raise him up, glorify him. No, he said because of his enemies. He had them in mind to silence the foe and the avenger. You have two kinds of enemies. One of them, what we will call the foe. The other one, the avenger. The foe is an enemy that is attacking you, opposing you, due to no fault of your own. Just like the brothers of Joseph, your enemies, people who just hate you for no reason. They probably hate you because of your success or something. They just hate you. But there's another group of enemies. Those who hate you for what you have done. Legitimate enemies. Avenger. For somebody to come against you to avenge, it means there's something you have done against them. Now listen to this. Whenever you make a mistake, you have incurred negative consequences. Whenever you make mistakes, you invoke avengers. You invoke forces of revenge, forces that's going to come and punish you for those mistakes. But the Bible says that when God set up praise, it is so that he can silence both your enemies that are attacking you for no fault of your own, as well as those ones that are attacking you for things you have done. God said, when you praise me, I'm going to silence them both. The Bible says, blessed is the man whose sins are not imputed, whose sins are forgiven, and his transgressions are not imputed against him. You can't avoid making mistakes in life, but you can avoid your mistakes stopping you. You can avoid the consequences of your mistakes sabotaging your destiny. God has given us worship as a key to victory.